Today, the topic on which we will discuss for public awareness is the human rights in the digital age. One of the most important topic for the awareness of the people and for the stakeholders and for especially the person who are interested in human rights and its combination with the digital age. Our digitally connected world poses serious challenges to human rights. Internet use and mobile connectivity, low cost and fast compounding system, and rapid AI advances have on the one hand provided new opportunities, but on the other hand, they present unprecedented challenge to the protections of core human rights. Modern technologies like AI have huge potential to violate privacy, polarize societies, and incite prejudices, extremism, racism, hatred, and violence across the globe in the short span of time. Breaches of data security protocols and social media campaign can create opportunities for blackmail and influence political process. Defenders of human rights and democracy need to address these challenges as priority. There is an urgent need to examine the international treaties and conventions that codify human rights to provide robust policy guidelines regarding international cooperations for the protection of human rights in the digital age. International courts, tribunal, and national courts, for example, should interpret international human rights conventions and national fundamental rights law to clarify duty of care, sharpen the right to privacy, and ensure right to speech, religion, freedom, and association in digital context. The vulnerability of women and children need immediate attention. Women experience a high level of online harassment than men. Children are more exposed to online persecution and sexual exploitation and adults. So, especially privacy protection rules should be made for women and the children. There should be specific design and data consent standard for online searches. The American Children's Online Privacy Protection Rule of 2013 and the Age Appropriate Design Code announced by the UK 2019, for example, prescribe such standards for digital searches. Digital technologies have put privacy at the risk. AI has tremendously enhanced the possibility of electronic surveillance and interceptions, thus legitimate national society and the business interests need to be balanced against the basic right to privacy. How can the latter be ensured without understanding the format? International agencies like the UN should help. State parties negotiate and implement data protection treaties and law to ensure that government, non-government, non-state actors, companies cannot misuse the personal influence of their citizens. Reportedly, the 2016 US president election and Brexit were shaped by malicious use of digital technology. It is entirely possible that powerful countries and multinational corporations will employ AI to rob the economy of already poor countries and weaken their national security. In view of the increasing misuse of digital technology in the economic and political affairs. The developing countries in the particular need to raise a voice at regional and international forums for an effective mechanism of cooperation and protection of the developed world. Those who develop and employ AI for the political and business or war purpose must be held accountable for their actions. People are so held liable for their action under all legal systems. So those who design, develop, adopt or deploy AI must also be held responsible for the consequences of their decisions. The liability of these actions becomes more critical when lethal autonomous weapon systems are used in striking violation of international human rights and humanitarian law. The UN Secretary General once stated that machine with the power and discretion to take life without human involvement are politically unacceptable, morally repugnant, and should be prohibited by the international. As we live in the age of digital interdependence, government, citizen, human rights defenders, and AI companies should work together to enhance digital cooperation for the protection of human rights. Common human values like equality, privacy, dignity, freedom, inclusiveness, respect, and sustainability should be preserved. These human values must serve as a beacon of guide our conduct in the digital age.